Good morning, everyone. My name is Mike Rennick. I'm the senior broker, the team lead with Team Rennick Real Estate Services. We're part of that great Keller Williams on the Water family serving the west coast of Florida, based out of Sarasota and Bradenton. You'll see that the decor behind me is a little bit different. I'm not wearing a tie. I'm actually in Boston, Massachusetts. I'm at the Intercontinental Hotel. What a fantastic place this is. Welcome to the Thursday, October 11th edition of Mike Takes the Gloves Off. And I don't have all of my equipment with me. We're broadcasting through my cell phone through the Verizon 4G network. So this might be a little choppy, but it's about the message. It isn't about professional photography. It isn't about videographers. It isn't about music. On Thursdays, I want to speak to you from the heart for things that are important to me and I hope should be important to you. Today, I want to talk about education. Real estate agents need to continue improving their game. What worked last year with the tools doesn't work this year. What's working today will not work tomorrow. It's imperative that real estate agents stay on top of their game. We're professionals, just like doctors, attorneys, in other industries, and we need to continue to step it up. For example, Eric and I are both out here today for a curator conference, and it's a leading edge social media marketing conference that, as far as I'm concerned, is the best in the world. And for things like that, it's easy to take time out of our busy schedule to come out here to up our game so that we can continue to improve how we approach the tools that we use. See, customer service, it comes from the heart. It's not a tool. It's not a piece of software. It's the relationship and it's the interaction between your agent and yourself. It's an agent who cares. Where the tools and the techniques and the processes come into play is they allow us to reach you faster. They allow us to respond quicker. They allow us to research what you're looking for faster. It allows us to reach and send our message to more people. That's what's imperative in terms of staying on top of the game. Here's something kind of interesting. And this is important to us. In fact, here's how our day started yesterday. Our flight was delayed in Tampa, Florida, because a panel on the wing was loose. And that took about 4 hours to get fixed and recertified. And then we finally got into the air late. Coming into Boston, which is our first time here in this great city, the pilot came on and made the announcement that as we landed, we would see emergency vehicles all over the runway. We had lost one of the hydraulic systems. He assured us there were 2 others on board and they were working fine. So it was a precautionary measure. And sure enough, when we landed, we were met by emergency vehicles. In fact, a fireman entered the plane and checked things out before we were allowed to deplane. I share that because education is important. Going through everything else, it's important that we step away and we continue to learn. So this conference is a curator conference. It's absolutely essential. It's going to allow us to continue to up our game and perform better for you. When you're a seller, this kind of thing teaches us how to find the right buyer. It's exposing your listing to as many qualified buyers as possible. It's not exposing it to buyers. That doesn't work. It's qualified buyers. And tools are being invented every day. Many of them don't work, but some of them do. And we need to be able to leverage that. Working with buyers, these tools help us find that property that you're looking for, whether it's a vacant piece of land, it's a commercial building, it's a single family home, or a condo, townhouse, or villa. Absolutely essential. So we're excited about this conference. Another thing that I think is important, on the plane on the way out, I'm reading the book called The Shift, written by Gary Keller. We're part of Keller Williams on the family. We're exceedingly proud to be wearing that on our shirts. In fact, since I'm dressed more casual, you see that on my shirt today. This book is written to teach agents how to prosper or survive in tough times, but it's much more than that. Mr. Keller is teaching us how to model our business, how to be the most proactive in terms of reaching out to our clients. It's a fantastic book. I'm halfway through. I can't wait until I get back on that airplane on Saturday and I finish the book. In a couple of weeks, Eric and I are scheduled to be in Las Vegas at a conference. is the Tom Ferry Conference. Another great learning opportunity, masterminding with some of the best agents in the nation. And our personal friend is out there, who's one of the top agents, one of the top 1% in the nation. And we'll get to spend some time with Bill. It's all about learning. It's about taking it to the next level. It's important to us, and I would think it might be important to you. One last point I want to share is Eric and I both hold Florida State broker's licenses. So we've gone through all of the real estate training to become an agent. We were practicing agents for 2 years. We went back to school and received our broker's licenses and continue to practice at that level. It's about education. It's about training. It's about coaching. Once a week, I'm in a professional coaching session with my Tom Ferry coach. 4 times a week, I'm in webinars put on by the Curator folks. They're all the best of the best. What I teach other agents is surround yourself with folks that are better than you in terms of real estate agents, because that's where you're going to learn. Eric and I firmly believe that. We believe in bringing the best possible service, the best possible knowledge, and the tools so that we can get done what you want us to get done. But at the end of the day, that frees us up for the relationships that are important between yourself and ourselves, between your agent and yourself. It allows us to listen to what you want. It allows us to find and get that objective met. Those are my thoughts today. Please feel free to share yours. We'll be out here through Saturday. I'm looking forward to an outstanding learning experience with the Curator folks. If you, excuse me, if you need anything, my personal cell is 941-400-8735. Feel free to reach out, and we will take care of whatever you need us to take care of. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. I will see you again next week back from this conference back in Longboat Key. Take care.